Hey guys, welcome to another LeetCode grind. Today we're solving this question, checking if the array was rotated. So we're given an array and we need to check if this was rotated. So how do we check this exactly? Well, we can see that this array is rotated 3 times. So 5 would have been at the end, but it's been moved to the 3rd position. So you can see that everything else is in order. If we count from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can see that this is in non-descending order. But how do we check this? How do we make sure we can detect this and return true or false? Okay, so this is pretty easy. Can you spot any patterns from looking at this? Well, we can see that at least in one instance that 1 is less than 5, that the next element or the current element is greater than the next element. In a non-descending array, this should happen not more than once, right? Because everything else the next element has to be greater than the current element. 4 is greater than 3, 5 is greater than 4. This is where the rotation is, but 2 is greater than 1. So this is the way we do it. And to code it up, it's pretty easy. We need to keep track of how many elements we've seen where the next element is not greater than the current. I'll keep a count, initially set it to 0, and then I will create nums. I will iterate through each number. So for I in range, if nums I is greater than, nums I plus 1, but since this is rotated, we also need to do divided by n, because what if we get to this last position, then we need to compare this with the first one. To do this, this is what we're going to use, right? So if this is the case, then we're just basically going to increment our count by 1. If ever our count gets greater than 1, so 1 is fine and 0 is fine, but if we have 2 or more instances where we have a number such as this, then basically our original array was not in non-descending order. So we can do count is greater than 1, then return false, right? But if everything executes correctly, then we can return true. So let me just run this, and hopefully it works. Perfect. Everything works just fine. Okay, submitted. Everything is perfect. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. See you guys next.